I love you.
Oh, Brad, yes.
Hey, we're live.
Hey, we are live with the music playing.
I know, right? I like that music playing in the background. I kept trying to hurry up and get to the screen because I could see my niece's hand. I'm like, ooh. Say hi, Miss Johnny. Just peek in. Just take a peek. I can't. That was I saw half an eyeball. All right, I didn't see her. Okay, she's being shy.
She's got a little star dot on her forehead right now. So she's probably. It's okay. You want puppy?
Go ahead. Okay, well, welcome. This is today is the Connecticut Housewives. That's who we are.
And Housewives of Connecticut.
Yes, and I'm Nubia.
And I'm Audra.
And we talk about elderly care, gardening, parenting, being married, military veterans, because we both are. What?
You turn the music off?
Turn it down. Okay. I was just trying to turn it down as low as possible. What's your name?
So my name is Audra.
Okay. So we're actually,
and I have. I cannot wait. I got some new things to share today.
Okay. So I was on I'm always on different webinars and different calls and stuff like that. And the other one, they started like 30 minutes early with the countdown. I said, I can start 30 minutes early with the countdown. Okay.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
So I'm just putting my earrings here today. So how's everybody's week? If you're in the chat, tell us where you're from. I also actually have we have some things to discuss, to talk about today. The one thing I was on the webinar, I was talking about human trafficking of women and children. And I was like, but it's probably going to be going for a couple hours and they're recording it so I can watch it later. But I'm like, that's kind of, it's a heavy subject, but we all would like to avoid it, but we do need to know, a little bit about that. So hopefully I'm on their mailing list and they'll send me their recording. And so I do like wearing head coverings. Plus, it's cold outside, and I'm in New England. I am actually in Connecticut, and my sister has been blessed with the fact that she can move. She's in Texas with all the nice weather.
Yes, I'm in Texas.
And no matter what the weather is here, it's always going to be warmer in Texas. So I don't know if I don't even know if I want to know what the temperature is, but seeing how it's still winter, I'm sure if I'm in the 30s, you're probably in the 60s or 50s, and you're like, oh, it's so cold.
Well, my for some reason my watch has not been keeping. It's like delayed, but I got 48, but I'm pretty sure it's warmer.
Okay, so mine says 39, and from my phone, that's what the weather is in Connecticut. So we had. I always said 50. 50. I would take 50, because like I just heard the wind is so strong. I heard the trash can blowing over.
Oh no!
So I have to send my son out there later on to pick it up. But yeah, we just do casual chit chat. Sometimes we talk serious stuff, but we also like to talk about elderly care. My father is in her care right now. She's had him for a bit. He used to come back and forth to Connecticut, but he's not able to do that on his own anymore.
I don't know. He's doing really, really good. I'm getting to the point where he's going to be coming in busy soon.
I'm trying not to. I have a bed that is just like taking up dead space because I don't have.
Don't give it away, girl. Don't give it away because he is, like I said, he is mobile. Baby.
Well, but that means you'll have to travel back. You'll have to travel back with him. But we all need to find a place like that's. I wanted to wait to the bottom of the top of the hour, bottom of the hour, whatever. But the thing that people are talking about right now, everybody is searching for their second passport. So if you are in the comment section and if you had a choice to have a second passport, where would your second passport be? And don't get it wrong or twisted. We are veterans. She served. I served. She served in the Army. I served in the Army Strong. I served in the Air Force. Don't say anything. Don't be calling me what air chair? What you call chair? Whatever. Still served. And my husband served. Her husband served. Her children served. One of mine served. So grandfather, father, we are just a family of military that served. So with that being said, if you could have a second passport, where would your second passport be? I think I already know your number one passport would be.
So I'll just say
Peacock.
because my husband is. Yep, you got it.
So honestly, for a long time I was thinking I love as much as I love Jamaica.
Girl, you know how much it costs there? Cost of living is high.
And they still So I don't want to. For anybody who's Jamaican who's watching, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I have bumped it up to like after the American passport. I would go to Jamaica because the way that people look right now, I would definitely hop on that plane, and it's a hop, skip, jump from here too. And then I think that my third place would be. What would your third place be?
I like Belize.
I've never been there, but I met a lady from there. But But I like the dollar is strong. The dollar is their money in Belize, and so it wouldn't go as far as it would like a Mexico. So I think my third place, even though that's a lot of people are fleeing to Mexico.
Speaking of which,
my third place would be Africa, Ghana, Tanzania, Kenya.
I see. I need to go. You've been to Tanzania already. I have not gone. I saw Mauritius.
Yes.
But that's kind of like a nice visiting place. You know that cost of living is high there, highest out of most of the places.
I think it's very touristy. But I think I just sent. Did I send you a clip of Mauritius? I know I sent one definitely to our brother yesterday, and they're saying as far as they'll take your visa or you don't need a visa. They're making it very, very easy for you to come on over and to be a part of their community. So actually, our brother called yesterday to say, "Hey, I want to talk more about this Mauritius place," but. Of course, my phone wasn't. I didn't have my phone on me, and I missed his phone call. And I called him back, and he was in a meeting. So that's how it works. That's how it works, right? But
but the good thing he just call me anytime, which I love. You know, so we can call him any old time, except for when he's in a meeting, of course.
So you were gonna say something about Mexico? Sorry.
So so my husband was telling me that the Mexican president said, "You know what? If America doesn't want you, we want you. Come on back. We'll even pay you. If you're a senior, we'll go ahead and pay your Social Security."
She also said, "We'll pay your rent and we'll give you a." But the Mexican people are up in an uproar over that. I saw another just before I came on. She's being very gracious, but they're not happy with that because a lot of people that go over there are not criminals. I hate it when people say that. Not everybody who comes over from other countries are criminals. That's just a scare tactic. Tactic.
Yes, it is. Of course it is. Oh, speaking of all this, I was listening to Roland Martin.
That's my guy. He's unedited. Go ahead.
Definitely unedited and unapologetic. And the unapologetic is okay with some of the.
I've been watching him for a long time on the download because I normally don't say who I watch out loud, but yeah, he's one of those. Because there's a lot of stuff that goes on in our community that does not get recorded. And so he does put it out there. And whether you're a Karen or Linda or whomever, he puts you out there on blast when you do something stupid too.
And that's a fact. And I was gonna and definitely about the vote. I was watching the video about the voting and how people just sat on their couches and did nothing, and then they're gonna be complaining about what's going on right now. It's like, first of all, you did nothing, so hush your mouth.
There's a lot of us. There's a lot of people who fall into that category. A lot of people who fall into that.
I know, but when he turned it everything back to back in the olden days, back the Jim Crow's days era.
Well, sitting and complaining, that's one thing. Don't complain, but you do still have a right to observe and say what the truth is. The truth and the facts are the facts.
Yeah. So shalom, ladies. Hope all is well. All is well, my sister.
Hello. Oh, we missed you. We've been missing. Is there a song for missing you? I know there is one out there.
I've been missing you. Let's see. I've been missing you.
Yes, shalom. It's nice to see you, and all is well. Yes. Like our father would say, can't complain. But there's a lot of stuff going on, and so I think you just missed. We were asking if you had your choice of 1, 2, and 3. What would be your top passport? Of course, you're already American, so you already have that American passport. I said mine would be America. Yeah. Jamaica's a quick jump, but I really do love Ghana, Tanzania, Kenya, those type of places for my third passport. So if you'd like to, Miss Daughter of the Most High, put that in the chat. We'd love to see what your 1, 2, and 3 choices would be.
Yes. So I said Mexico, Belize, and Costa Rica.
Oh yeah, Costa Rica.
And Mauritius.
Costa Rica is the name that I always keep thinking. I'm like, is it Colombia? I knew. So yeah, Costa Rica would be my like a fourth place too. Yeah,
Costa Rica.
definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed it down there. And Belize, I loved it. You know,
I've been to Belize. But see, the dollar would, like I said, the dollar wouldn't go far in Belize. I don't feel you have to vote to have an opinion on the wickedness in the world. I agree with you. Okay. I agree with you. Mm-hmm. I agree with you. And you know, there was a video that's out there. What's Shire, the female that the Christian Priscilla. Yeah, Priscilla Shire. Her father did a video one time on Tony Evans. Thank you. He did a video one time on, because I think he used to be I won't say a preacher, but he was a professional football team. My words are all escaping me today. Come on, words, come on back to me. But he did a chaplain. He used to be like a chaplain or something like that. Professional football team. So one time he did a message on being the referee and you're not for that team or that team. You are for the truth. And when he did that message, I was like, that was so revealing. It was very informative. And a lot of us as Americans were like, oh, you got to be a Democrat. You got to be a Republican. How about being on Jesus' side? And whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You can't stop it. You know what I mean? So I'd rather be.
Yeah, I had a bumper sticker that said "Vote for Jesus."
Yes, yes, yes. And I love it. I love what she said. Just to say it again, you don't. I don't feel you have to vote to have an opinion on the wickedness in the world. I love that. So let's see if I can tag it. Oh, I'll show it. Let's see.
And then, so Daughter of the Most High also asked, what was the question again? We were asking you, what are your 3 places you would actually prefer to live with a passport?
Your 3 top passports.
Yeah.
Yes.
3 top passports.
Yes. And if anybody else is new to the chat, please.
That came twice.
That's interesting, huh? maybe I'm on here double time. What I do? So yeah. So what are some of the other things that you want to talk about today? You know what? I think I showed this one week. I got this. I love this stuff. It's called Naked Bee.
Naked Bee.
So it's So look, you can tell I take my nail and I go all the way around it to get.
Lord, that's how I use my alien
nail actually to get it. And use a little bit of it and then just rub it in, because oh my goodness, it is so cold and chilly and dry. Like nothing like sitting and doing something and your back starts to scratch. Definitely Africa. Definitely. Like I said,
I would say Mauritius. I haven't been anywhere in Africa yet, so
Mauritius. Yeah, I just saw an article on Mauritius. What are you okay? So because you're here, we can. What are your top 3 places in Africa? Because there's 54 places to choose from.
Countries, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to text my son because my trash can keeps rattling around out there. I mean, it's too big to go all the way to the street, but that wind is kicking up. So maybe
or really wherever the Most High leads me.
That's a good answer too. But we just want to know what. But he also gives us the desires of our heart too, though.
That's a fact.
He gives us the desires of our heart. So that's why we're just asking. But that I always love your answers. So what are some other things we want to talk about today? So what
you're gonna do your hair reveal. We're gonna talk about our sister.
I'm gonna do my hair reveal, but we might have to we're already 23 minutes in.
No way, Jose.
Oh, you know why? Because it started the countdown. So we are actually about 14 minutes in. But so I might do it like, maybe 30 minutes in or 45 minutes in.
Okay. Well, we're going to do a new product reveal also.
Okay. This is not even a new product, but look at this. Look how cute this thing is.
What's in it?
So I get acupuncture. I've been talking about that. So I think I'm on my 6th acupuncture words. Help me with my words.
Yeah.
session.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady, she had this cute little glass dome thing with different products in there.
Mm-hmm.
And so finally, this is my 6th session, I was like, that is so cute. I said, what is that? What is in there? Is that peppermint or something like that? And what are you selling it for? And she said, well, no, she says, it's just a sample. If you'd like to have it, you can have it. So I'm in the car trying, and she's opening it and she's trying to, because it was so cold, the
Dip
ball
it in and stick it somewhere. Dip it in and stick it.
probably go like you probably rub it on. You know what I mean? So I'm going like this. She said, I'm really not sure. I don't know a lot about the other countries. So to me, it smells like it could be peppermint, but it also smells like it could be. I found a bay. I have this right here is bay.
Uh-huh.
So it smells like it could be bay also. It's
bay like in bay leaves.
I think so. Which is supposed to be good for a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
So that was so cute. So it took a while for the ball to get rolling because it's cold.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
it has a very onyx ring. I used to have one of those.
I loved it because it reminded me of indigo blue. I told you. So this reminds me of blue indigo. So when I saw it, I loved it. And it's not blue is my husband's and my son and one of my daughter's color, but it was just so pretty. The ring that I had that was a silicone, something. I had it for a few years, and when you take a shower, it would stretch and it would go back to its normal size. Yeah. But one day I was like I was doing my hair like I was, ooh, yes. That thing fell off, and I'm like, ooh, before I could even get to it, it went down the drain. I'm glad it only was like $35, $40. It wasn't more than $50, you know. Yeah. And my husband had one to match, but his is now thicker. But so I said, you know what? I was gonna go without the ring. We know how old I am and how long I've been married, and people still be trying to hit on you. Like
I know.
Your husband be standing right beside you, and people still be trying to hit on you because you don't have a ring on, you know. And I know there are lots of communities where the women don't wear a ring, which I think, oh, that's cool. I said, well, let me just get me something. It was in NEX, the NEX, the BX, depending on what culture branch you're in.
Right. PX.
Yeah, PX, NEX. So yeah. So that was my one thing. What's your thing? I have a couple things too, but
okay. So I thought I was surprised. Yeah. Oh yeah, I actually bought a little Vaseline too, but mine's just regular kind. So I decided to go on your page on the TT, right? And I said, "What? She's got something in there that you can actually buy something from her. You have a little TikTok store on a
It worked. It worked.
And so I decided to go buy something on my sister's page, right? I said, I'm going to get something. However, Carmen, in my haste and in my excitement to buy something that was on your page, guess what I did?
What?
I did not read what type of phone you have. So if you look on here, it tells you this one is for an iPhone. And I do not have an iPhone. I have the C, senor.
Yeah. So you didn't. It won't fit in your phone. You tried it.
So remember, it's for an iPhone. So you have to have the iPhone, plug.
But you can buy different adapters to fit your phone though now.
Yeah, or I can just give it to my granddaughter because she's got an iPhone and go from there. But I thought it was so neat that I said, you know what, I'm buying something from my sister's page. I'm gonna buy something, and then
you can buy stuff like this to whatever a certain type of adapters.
Yeah. So that's what I bought from your page. And I like the fact that it has like the cute little fuzzy and all that good stuff, Yes. And it's got a little clip-ons. You can clip on. So I slid the clip on. My granddaughter has that one over there now, but I already slid on the little clip. So I can actually clip it onto her.
I'm not really an iPhone person, but you need to just go ahead on and get you a new phone.
You know what it costs? I'm not wasting no money on no iPhone to pay all them dollars. So look at this. So this is the piece right here. You can see that it's for an iPhone. Can you see right there?
Go down. You tilt it forward. Is this real thin?
It kind of has those little ridges on it. See how the little ridges?
Tilt it down towards me.
Oh.
Because I know that the thin part is thinner than but if it fits in your thing, it would fit. Because that looks like mine exactly. Mine is just like that, and mine's not an iPhone.
It's not an iPhone?
No.
Well, you daggone. Let me see if I can put it in here.
As long as it fits the C.
It doesn't say C. No, it doesn't.
It's too thin.
Yeah, it's too small.
Okay, yeah. Because mine looks just like that, but it's a C.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So mine is not the C. This is the iPhone.
Wow.
So yeah. So long story short is that she'd given her directions, given her a whole box. You know, it's got to even has a little small little spongies for the you know, for the tip. If you prefer not to have the this is for the win, right? Yeah. So yeah, I got all excited. Yeah. And then So let's see. Little Vaseline cocoa butter. Oh, that's what. Yes. We grew up with the cocoa butter. I had the cocoa butter stick. That's Daughter of the Most High. And let's see here.
So this is my shea butter mango. Love this stuff. I showed this last week too.
So another book, because you know I just love all the books, and this is from Barbara O'Neill. She's the lady that got arrested for being like Dr. Savy. And yeah. So I'm in here looking for, and I like how it's set up. You know, it's got like pictures in the front. You know, telling you remedies for certain things, sleep, whatever the case may be, right? And then they have more information in the back about whatever the case, whatever you're looking up. A nice little, you know, glossary thing in the back also. It's just really informative, you know. Thyroid. Yeah, so yeah, and they have a nice little index in the back for anything you actually need. You can find it. So nice. So that
these are my dessert right now. My snacky snack. I love grapes. It's just that they're so full of sugar that you really shouldn't eat that much of them.
But they're actually really good for you too.
But yeah,
just the sugar content. Yeah.
Okay. And how are you doing on your Daniel fast? Should be coming to an end. Or did you?
I'm so glad you said that. So our last day is actually on the 30th of this month, and the crazy thing about that is, no, it's actually crazy neat because I told you the first week we fasted one day. Well, if you're, some people are just doing a Daniel fast where they're eating their vegetables and their fruit and the nuts and all that stuff to keep themselves healthy, right? But I chose the absolute fast where you just fast one day on the first week, 2 days on the second week, 3, 4, right? Yes, Daniel fast fan indeed. So but so I'm on the 4th week right now. We're going to the 30th. So today is the first day. Yeah, so I have 4 days of fasting. But it's not like 24. It's not like 24, 24, 24, and 24. We fast from midnight to 4 o'clock. But on the 3rd week, I actually fasted 2 days for 48 hours, just because I want, you know, this is for the Lord. It's not just for things that I want, you know, but it's actually for a spiritual reason. Is why I'm fasting. You know, there are desires of my heart, but it's also the will of God. What is Daughter of the Most High says that it's a YouTuber that has the health book. There's $150. I'll share the page. Sharing the page is great. $150 for a book, that must be it better be laid in gold. For 150 smackaroonies. Good Lord. I don't want to sound frugal, but $150? Dollars or doll hairs? So I'll give you $150 hairs, but
I'm sure that God probably stuck his finger down through heaven and imprinted it in gold, and that's why it's $150.
Yeah. So there's that. Come on, Cord. Yes. So those are my 2 products for this week. Oh, actually, it's the 3rd. I saw you on the eye with you know how you and our sister would laugh at me with my sun visors and all that. I wear my visors places, right? And it wasn't like a regular hat. So you guys were like, sister. So now I see you're wearing, you're golfing and you're wearing visors, right? Well, I have the visor that vises. Okay, so don't hate. So this visor has an extended visor.
Wow.
Heck, this is Texas, son. You're gonna need something like this. So, and then I like it because you can do this.
You so extra.
Size, it says size for fishing, but I don't know the fishing part. And you can just kind of not weasel them out, but kind of.
So what's the logo say?
Fishing.
If it needs to say Fisher, we'll be all set.
You just give away all the clues. So yeah, so I can say it's pretty neat. The only thing I don't like about it is it's also I got my hair in a kind of interesting hairdo, so it's kind of, you know, pain in the hind parts to get it on. But you can see I can pull this one out a little bit more. But
wow,
you're not getting any sun. Thank you. So
All right.
you're not getting a whole lot of sun, in your eyes when you're walking here in the Texas heat. But what I don't like about it is
The
that
Velcro sticks
it's
to your
got
hair.
Velcro.
Yeah.
So I know it's weird. I'm gonna go ahead and make like little sleeves to go on these things. So when you put them on, you can just use the sleeve on whatever color visor you have. I wish it was black owned or minority owned because I don't know if it is or not. But long story short is I thought it was the neatest thing.
And go
And
closer. What's that? What's on the side? What's that? It says fishing there too at the top. The little white logo.
this,
No, on the outside.
oh, that says something. It's in an Asian. I don't know. It's probably like I probably got it from a Temu, but this thing is
Girl.
actually good quality.
Yeah, that is a nice one though.
Beijing.
We just be buying stuff. We don't even know what we got. Half the house now is not even Amazon. The other half is Temu. So you had a very okay. She also said there's no such thing as a Daniel fast. Really, it's about them eating clean, only clean food. Yes, I totally agree. Yes. So,
Yes. Yeah, that's yeah.
but it's nice that people have given us guidelines. Her and I both have at least 3 to 5 books that gives you different examples of what you can cook. You can do 21 days, you can do 5 days, 7 days,
Right.
30 days, however long you want to do it. But it's
Right.
nice to have guidelines. And
Yeah.
some books even come with a prayer in the back so that you can do it daily.
Yeah,
or
nice.
you can go directly to Daniel book in the Bible.
Yeah, and you know why they call it Daniel? Because Daniel fasted. You know the whole story about the king and them being, servants of the king and not wanting to eat the king's food.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much, I mean, I'm pretty sure they just equated the whole, the whole process, the whole, fast for Daniel.
So it wasn't a contest. We wanted to show that if I eat all these clean foods, I can be just as strong and healthy as your soldiers.
Boom.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. But yeah, that hat I'm on camera to use. I have not used it yet, besides in the house, just practicing. But I ended up wrapping it around just for right now until I make a cloth to go around, two cloth to go around it. I just got some paper and wrap this thing around it just to keep my hair from getting caught every time, So
it seems like you're a Temu fan. Every time you buy something for $5, you should just buy me one and I'll send you the $5. So we have matching hats. 3 for $5. Pound Temu. Might as well put it in the comments so they can find us because they sure enough be showing up on our thing. As soon as you get up here, we're gonna see a Temu commercial.
Yeah. So what I like about this also, what I love about it is my church actually gives a guide. I'm not going to put it on a screen like that, but we have like a prayer guide. So we're all reading the same scriptures during that same time frame that we're fasting.
I always tell you to send them to me. I'm not going to like harbor them or sell them.
Well, I will ask because at the bottom it says this material, is proprietary to the church that I go to, and it says it must be. It must not be copied, reproduced, or stored on a mechanical device without the written permission of the author and or this ministry.
Okay, so me and the daughter of the Most High are not going to tell anybody.
All right, so I will ask because that's what I have to be obedient to my leaders, and then I will send it. But right now we are actually on day 28, so I only have 1, 2. It goes to 31. And our fast is over on the 30th. So I will continue to 31 and then continue on. There's actually another sheet at church I asked for that gets you through the Bible in a year. And I really want to say that I've already gone through the Bible at least once, but I just haven't gone from front cover. I don't read it like a regular book because it's the Bible, right? Mm-hmm. So I think I started from the New Testament and all the way around, So, back
in the days where people would guide you to start from the New Testament. And go to the end and then go to the Old Testament. Yeah. So
I think that's wise, pound Temu stuff.
So before I tell about my shea butter, tell us about your spa day.
So I actually got my hair redone. I should take it down so you can see, but yeah, so I got my hair redone and I had a hairstyle. I took it out already. Did I take a picture of it?
You did.
So I actually have my phone, which means I can show you the picture of my hairstyle. I got a hairstyle done during that time frame. Normally we just get our hair shampooed and then we get our hair retightened and then we just go on and have a good day. But now that it's a spa, I'll just say that everything wasn't set up when I actually got there, but the massage was on point.
On your scalp?
On the scalp. And then the conditioner, I got my hair conditioned, and retightened, and all I can say is it's nothing like having those grids, those little squares. Just
Mm-hmm.
I see my little sides have a little bit more hang time now, also. So all right, it's like okay, hang time. But yeah, so I'm really excited. Yanni, get quiet. Off. Get out of here. Sorry. It's not just one puppy; it's two puppies because of So, oh, grandsons.
So you're looking for pictures while we're doing?
Yeah, looking for the pictures. Oh,
I could probably find it faster than you.
Yeah, so this is
Yes, so cute.
that was the side view, and then that was me saying, "Look at my hairdo, feeling good today."
Yay. Uh-huh. Nice. Nice. So
Yes.
seeing how we're talking about our hair, I'm going to change it to Locs Spotty. Locs.
Lock it up.
Exactly. So that was so. So she gave you a massage. You had a deep conditioning, and she probably did she do the steam hair? I hear that people can.
No, that's gonna be my next appointment. I was so excited about it. I just knew I was gonna get one get one that day. And she said, "No, I'm like, okay." She said, "No, I already gave you the condition this way. We're gonna go ahead and do the steam next go around." So I'm like, okay, but she's gonna have the whole cappuccino / espresso machine, whatever, ever, and this, that, and the other. I'm like, okay, I can't wait till it all unfolds. So by the time I go back in April, I'm pretty sure she'll have everything all laid out. Now I didn't get the old price, even though everything wasn't set up. But I like I say, it's still, I was still excited. We always have a blast when I'm there. The time goes by really fast. She's
especially
really
she's very biblically based. So
yes, I love it. Thank you, God the Most High.
What'd she say? I missed it. I'm over here typing stuff in. Oh, so she had her. She said, "Hi, puppies." So you had your day, and my husband.
Uncle Yuri over. Keep going.
Oh, my husband's hair is growing, and he decided. Right, and he decided to. My military guy, and Jamaican. So
and Jamaican
from his military cut that he's had for like the past 30-something years.
More than that.
Yeah, and he's letting his hair grow out.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, just go ahead and make an appointment. So I've been saying to him, make an appointment. So when I was at an appointment for military, this lady had she said that she liked my hair, and I said, I think she had beginner locks, but she had locks for years, and she decided to cut them off. And then she gave herself a little bit of a break. And then I find that most people, when they cut them off, they end up going back to them. So I said, well, where do you get your hair done? And so she was driving an hour and a half or so from where we were to get her hair done also. So I Googled that place, and my husband made his first appointment there. So he made his appointment for like a Saturday at 1:00. And I figured, you know what? How far? We're 41 minutes in. Yeah. So I said, I've never had my hair roller set. So let me go ahead and see if I can get a 1:00 appointment at the same time that he has an appointment.
Yeah.
So I went in, everything's done online right now. So that to me is kind of annoying because I'm used to that, the personal touch and talking to people face to face. But there was no 1:00 appointment. There was a 12:00 appointment. He said, I got my hair done before I left Africa. Not ready to get it done here yet because I don't know it's going to cost too much for my son and I. Girl, it does cost a lot to get our hair done nowadays. Yes.
Look at this one.
She's so cute.
Yeah, all calm right now. No, like, we don't do that. Not in the mouth. So that's Yuri.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Good girl. Miss Scotty. It's puppy hour.
She's taking a doggy break. Go ahead.
Good boy. Come here, Scotty.
And then I'll finish my story and do my reveal. My hair reveal. Okay. All right. There's Scotty. Okay. Looking like a grandpa compared to Yuri.
Thank you. Puppy time. Get out of here. Yeah.
So I couldn't find a 1:00 appointment for me, but I got a 12:00 appointment, which I figured if I'm going to get a roller set, I'm going to be there the whole time anyway. And my husband, they said, okay, no children, no outside visitors. So my husband was sitting in the car. Come to find out, the same person that did my hair was doing his hair. So she said, oh, you can call him in. I'll let him in.
That's
So the
good.
person was like,
Yeah.
she was not a palm color person. It was a palm color person. And I was like, how are you going to do my hair? But I'm thinking, okay, anybody can do a roller set. And he was doing twists. So anybody can actually do a twist. But I was like, the person that they initially signed to me, she just kind of rolled this over to her, which I wasn't kind of happy about that because my first time going, there was no word exchange, right? Yeah. So I walk in and she's still doing her other appointment. She's, oh, just, you can wait for me at the sink at the shampoo desk. I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting there and then she says, so what were you going to get? I said, I'm going to get a roller set. And she was asking about the size and she said, okay. And I said, okay, well, you're going to shampoo me, right? And she says, well, the person that transferred me and gave me you, she didn't really distinguish that. We normally don't. I said, well, if you're not going to do that, then what do you do? She said, I was going to use foam. I was like, oh, no, we don't. I said, I'm old school. You're not going to put foam and do curls on dirty hair. Cause I didn't come. Yeah. I was like, no, we're going to get a shampoo today.
Yeah.
So everybody in there was like early 20s, right?
Yeah.
So she did shampoo me, and I was
dirty like, hair.
Foam. I said, were you gonna just spray it and then roll it up? What were you gonna do? You know. So anyway, she did wash it. She shampooed it. She didn't really do. It wasn't nothing like your service because she really didn't want to shampoo it. But I'm like, we're moving forward, and I've been here a few, 30 minutes early, and I drove an hour to get here. So we gonna shampoo today. Yeah. So anyway, so that's what she did. I think I next time would use bigger rods, and it's still kind of full. Yeah. So
look at that.
So it's been a couple of days. It's not like glamour model, like woo.
Did you take a picture of it when it first got done?
I showed you pictures, and I guess I can show pictures later on, or I might just post them on Instagram later. But anyway, it's full. It gives me some fullness.
Yeah.
Gives me some fullness. Yeah.
All right.
Gives me some fullness.
I'm gonna
how often do you, she said, how often do you get your locks washed? How often do you get your locks washed?
Mine.
Well, you can wash them at home, but you go and you have them serviced and retightened every 3 months or so.
Right. 6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks. I try and squeeze in every 3 months because sitting in the chair, you're gonna be sitting in that chair for at least 2 hours or so.
Yeah.
But my lady doesn't shampoo hair. Hers won't let you leave without shampooing the hair because she has it set up like that. But mine does it from her home, and so she doesn't really have a shampoo bowl. And I've been with her. January, this now is 4 years for me, but I've never had my hair shampooed outside. So this is my first time having it done in the shop. And then it wasn't like a relaxing, this is what I can expect. It was like, oh, we normally don't do this. It's going to be extra. I'm like, just shampoo my hair, girl.
Oh my gosh.
So it is what it is.
That means that's unsanitary.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. If that's all I've known for the past 4 years, and not everybody, maybe a lot of sister lock people do it from their home and they don't have shampoo bowls. So I'm not counting it totally foul because that's all I've known. I've never had.
Okay, so right, same here. So I just realized that my loctician actually has 2 people that learned under her, but one does exactly like she does. She washes everybody's hair prior to, but there is one that won't wash hair. So I guess it makes sense depending on who you go to and what your preference is. But I don't know. Definitely not going to put any kind of chemical on my hair if you're not going to wash it first. And
there was no chemical. Oh well, so after she washed it, she did use this foam.
The foam is fine, but you should have some clean hair.
Yeah, exactly. So. Or say, like I said, I automatically assumed when you go to a salon, that's what happened, that they shouldn't have to tell me. And everything was via text, not like you talk to somebody.
Right.
So she says, so you go to get it, when you go to get it washed, you get it washed when you get it redone. Yes. That's for my sister, Adjua. When she gets hers retightened every 6 weeks, her person also washes her hair. Yes. So the interesting thing is when my husband got his twist done, which, maybe I can find a picture of his.
So I actually have a picture. Can I show both of you? Is it okay?
Sure.
Okay. So I've got that one.
Go a little bit closer because there's a glare from your window.
Let's bring it down some. Is that better?
I don't know. Maybe I can find a better picture.
Well, I can
But
look closer. You know.
I wash mine about every 2 weeks.
Oh, not that one.
When I get it done only. Do you wash between getting it done? I don't wash that often, honestly. I mean, that sounds kind of gross, but because we're girls with locks.
Oh, some girls. They're popping on that one.
Those are the curls. Yep.
Looking good.
So yeah, no, I mainly just massage my scalp when I'm in the shower with water and scratch and rub my scalp. Yeah. So that's my husband. So they call that barrel twist. So they twisted it and then they did a barrel twist. What are your locks?
She did the same thing.
But what's it called? What's the exact term?
Oh, yeah.
Barrel something.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, she says she washes hers every 2 weeks when I get it done only. And do you wash between getting it done? I really don't. I just will mist it with water. I mean, every 2 months. Yeah. So I just kind of massage mine with the water from the shower and scratch my scalp. And then she had some really good rosemary spray for the hair.
Yes.
And then she had something else too. I'll have to show that for next week because I don't want to get up and run to the bathroom. But I saw this one queen. Okay, so the other thing I did was I went to she called it a tea party for Sunday afternoon after I watched my service, but it was two ladies. One was from Barbados and one was from a lady from Virginia, and they had tea that they made their own tea line, their own line of tea. So it wasn't like what I had expected.
Right?
Say again?
The tea for your hair?
No, this was drinking tea. So it was a tea party.
It
was a tea party.
Okay.
And it was good. So just when we think we have everything up here, we don't.
I know.
I get to show. So next time I'll show the products from the salon, and I'll show her little tea products with the teacup. What's that?
What's that? This is for after we're done here.
Oh,
my lesson.
But when I was at the tea party,
she
says, "Okay, my son gets the style sometimes. Oh, the barrel roll, barrel roll, maybe so." And yes, I think it's called the barrel roll. Okay, so but I was sitting next to this beautiful lady. Look at her hair. Just the fact that she is really long, and she had her scarf, draped here, and then she had like these like she gave herself a bang.
A bang.
Like I'm like I can do 360. I'm gonna show you the 360 version.
Yeah, it's like an updo bang.
It was so pretty. I said, "Oh my gosh!" I said, "Do you mind if I take a picture of you?" And she says, "No." I said, I won't post it anywhere, or whatever." So I didn't show her face either. But that would be my goal, is to be able to wrap it up like that, do a swirl, and then she had on these really pretty earrings too. So I was like, "Okay." I said, "Okay, don't be surprised if at the next tea party that you see me that I have on the same earrings that you have on."
They say that's the highest flattery is when someone actually repeats what you do or wear or done.
And her name was Princess. Yeah. So, and she was from Jamaica too. So the room was full of a lot of island women, or at least half island. As far as Haitian or Barbados or Jamaica. I was watching a video on again, people figure out different places that they want to have their passports, and this beautiful lady popped up. It's a page in Ghana tourism. Look how beautiful she is.
Oh my, stunning. I think I've seen that picture somewhere.
I'm like, is she not beautiful? Oh my goodness.
Stunning.
I'm just saying, I just love the culture of, Africa. And I'm not saying that it's everywhere, it's the same in every place.
Our people are beautiful.
And just the style, the clothing, the everything. Everything.
It's like elegance, right?
Yes. And the fact that, again, being lied to is just when you get there and your eyes are open,
I knew somebody from like the South, an older, I'll just say older than us. And when that person ever said something about Africa and people throwing spears, I'm thinking, what world do you live in?
What incarnation? What incarnation?
I'm telling you. So first of all, it's like that's Not to mention, that's where everything came from over there, right? Everything derived from over there. They already had civilization, right? Already.
Well, they were
So,
colonized.
yeah. No, I'm talking about, well,
Yeah.
anyway, prior to that, I'm talking about, there was still.
I said way before colon. I said way before
Oh,
colonization.
absolutely. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, schoolwork. Yes. Hi, Sashi. Yeah.
I gotta
Yes, our
pop.
people are beautiful. She's right.
Oh,
Hmm.
quick check in.
Yeah.
Oh, hope you're feeling better. We still got to get together. We were supposed to have coffee last week, and then she didn't feel good.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
hopefully we can still meet up. That
So
was.
what are you studying, Sasha?
I know she's writing a book.
Yeah, you told me. That was amazing. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
but we were just talking
Yeah.
about look, Africa, beautiful motherland.
Hmm.
So on the list while we're waiting for her to come back,
Yeah.
we talked about spa day and dual hair. It was so cool being in the salon with my husband. That was fun, and we also went to dinner after that. Um,
Nice.
was
Oh,
was
speaking of
Jamaican.
dinner.
Oh, it was Jamaican vegan food. OMG.
Yes, please.
Jamaican vegan food?
Hmm. Did
Ah,
you smack your mama better now?
yes, sweet beans and
Mm.
tofu chili and
Mm.
tofu something else. It was so good. It was I can't.
Mm.
And then I wanted her to have a bigger portion of the because you could pick 5 sides.
Yeah.
And it was cabbage
I-
and shredded cabbage and carrots. And so next time I told my husband I'll get 2 portions of the lettuce and the cabbage and stuff. And then
Mhm.
I'll get they also had like a stew pea or I don't know. It was just and it was I didn't even miss not having meat, you
Wow.
know.
Hmm.
And so it
Tofu
was
is pretty much the meat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the,
that was definitely the protein.
yeah.
That was definitely the protein.
Hmm. That's the vegan meat.
We
Can
talked
I?
about
Oh, speaking of vegan, I have this vegan cheese in my refrigerator that I just wanted to try out. It is so delicious. You think you're still eating regular cheese. I've got Papa eating it too, but and Beto actually. So all I can say is yeah, vegan cheese.
if Beto and Daddy is eating it, that's the they're
That's that's the proof right there. Proof's
that's
in
the
the
true
pudding.
test. That's the true test.
Yes, yes, indeed.
True
Oh,
test. So we talked about second and third passports. Oh,
mhm.
Sasha, if you're still here, if you had a chance to have other than your American passport, will be your second and third passport if you're still here with us. I know you have to just
What countries? Yeah.
what countries will be your second and third passport? We're just curious.
Hmm.
Um, so we talked about that. We talked about the tea party.
Hmm.
So my holistic person that I've been going to, I'm like, lady, I'm doing the shakes, I'm doing the things, I'm even including it in with my Daniel fast, and nothing is budging. And I know that my thyroid is trying to regulate itself and all that kind of stuff. I've been doing a food journal.
Hmm.
She said that
Oh boy.
she took it and she was like, eh, eh, eh. And when you think you're doing good and you're eating clean, right?
Hmm.
She says no carbs no rice, no carbs after lunch. So you should have your salads and
Hmm.
your soup, not creamy soups, your soups in the evening. And then I was eating apple before I went to bed because you just want a snack, no carbs, all the sugar. So that's why now you saw me eating the grapes. So for breakfast and lunch, you should have your fruits, your grapes and things. And I'd
Hmm.
love to see if what daughter of the Most High says about.
Tony,
So even my smooth, I can't hear her. We can't hear her.
I need you to get that food out of the car, please. I totally forgot that we went to the grocery store. I have food in the car, girl. Um.
Groceries.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I understand that. So in my smoothies, I was trying to put your fruits and stuff in your smoothies in the morning. And if you make an evening smoothie, that's the one that should have vegetables in it.
Eating smoothie, veggies. Wow.
Yes, and your morning has fruits, and that because your fruits revitalize and regenerate you,
Yeah.
and then your veggies stabilize you, something to
Hmm.
that effect. So all these different things. I said, and I was having hummus dipped in with a flatbread. She says
No,
no. I said not even the flat. That wasn't flat. It was like a spinach
like
wrap,
naan.
or like wrap. No, I had naan. She says no naan. So I stopped the naan. The next
Oh,
week after that, I was doing the the wrap is flat, no yeast or anything. She says, nope, not even that. I'm like, so all the things that we thought we were doing, these are things that we should have learned when we were in like high school.
Yeah.
When they teach you that pyramid thing.
Mm-hmm.
So as much fruits and vegetables as you want, but more fruit in the morning, veggies in the afternoon.
Wow.
And no rice, no oats and stuff like that. If you're gonna have any of those things, have it in the morning.
Yeah.
Or at lunchtime.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's been a thing with me trying to help a friend who also she's diabetic over here on this side, and I see her every Saturday. I said, what about popcorn? She says, if you're gonna have the popcorn, if you feel like you should have it at lunchtime. I said, that doesn't help me for movie night.
You better have movie afternoon. Movie noon. The Daughter Most High says, if you eat between 12 and 7, only it will help out better.
I do that though. I am an intermittent fasting person, so I kind of don't eat till like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I stop eating at 6. I eat 6, and then I don't eat after that. And if I do, I want a snack. I was eating an apple, and she said even that apple needs to be pushed more towards the morning and afternoon.
Yeah.
So it's learning how to rearrange your carbs and stuff like that. And so she says, well, by the time I see you this Thursday, because I got to go into her every Thursday, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And she says, oh, by the time I see you this week, it'll be you will have lost a couple of pounds. I'm like, I better. So I'm excited about that. And so you said that you forgot the groceries in your car.
Yeah.
All right, we're at the end here. Only the loyal people are here at the end. So I keep putting my extra tooth. I hardly ever say it out loud, but I have an extra tooth. I keep putting it in, taking it out, and I have a little container to put it in.
Please tell me you didn't put it in another napkin or paper towel.
Honey, I went to that tea party yesterday and I had it in my mouth. I came home. I couldn't wait to have a salad. Somewhere between the car, the salad, that I hope it didn't fall out in the place in a napkin at the tea party. I mean, I waited for her to put out an email. Anybody have a... So I'm like, is it age, Lord? What? Why can't I keep track of this thing?
That thing is going in the trash can. You know that, right? If you left it there, you just go ahead and order yourself another. You need to have 2, one for home and one for your pocketbook. What?
Like I said, we're at the end, so these are only the loyal people who stay to the end to watch that on the She said, or fast, just starve yourself. I'm not gonna starve.
No, I ain't starving myself.
I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life. I love food. Eating 3 times a day is not real. It is what was created to have some level of control. We really don't need to eat that often. But so I've been looking for my tooth since Sunday.
Yourself.
And bone broth is supposed to be good for you. So has anybody ever tried this? I know Audra, everything that I have, you have. So this, I tell you what, this is not the tastiest stuff I've ever. Girl, we only got like 30 to 30 seconds up here.
But my granddaughter put the bags on the floor, and her dog keeps going to the bag. So I'm checking, making sure she's trying. I'm like, oh, there you go.
30 seconds. We're over an hour. We got to get out of here. But I've had this for a few years. This is not the best tasting stuff. I'm like, I could almost just read the ingredients and make it myself. Yeah. And so with that in mind, I'm like, okay, let me finish off this box.
Yeah.
And I remember buying something sometime back. I've been looking for my tooth and looking for this thing for the past 24 hours. My husband went downstairs and picked it up. Bone broth. Because I thought it was, I don't know what I thought it was when I bought it, and I was mad because it wasn't the right one. But now I'm like, oh, now I'm into bone broth. So now, girl, this thing is probably tippity top. I ain't used it. No. Not bad. So not bad. I mean, it's close to expiration date, but look.
Oh, it's still good. You know us, it's still good.
Our mom said stuff didn't even have expiration dates on when we were growing up,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make my own bone broth, and we'll talk about that more. I'll go over more of what is on the instructions and stuff like that.
Every time I have bone broth, I use it right away. I never replenish. So,
well, the powder will last way longer than buying the liquid things yourself. Yeah. But this is also what I made at the tea party. She had essential oil. So this has lavender, sea salt, salt, for bath, and you can throw in rose petals.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So that's why I did this whole our whole segment, meaning maybe you don't need it all at once, meaning the tooth. That's why I'm laughing right now, because you will see a big old. Yeah, so my dentist is gonna finally win. I'm gonna have to get a new something. I don't want to get a what they try and get us to do. I don't want them.
A bridge?
I guess I'm gonna have to do a bridge type of thing. Have a great day, ladies. Enjoy your week. Yes, you too. You too.
Have a great day.
Yes, thanks for joining us. Also, the other thing too is to use this right here and just to stimulate your scalp.
Oh, nice.
Yes, stimulate your scalp.
I have one of those little I call them brain massagers like that. You put them on your hair, but because our hair is Sista locked, I can't do anything with that thing. I'm gonna have to give it away.
Yeah, it has to be a bigger tooth.
Whoa, that's a big tooth.
Yeah. So anyway, I know there was something else I was gonna say, but it always goes by fast for us.
And Pop had all his appointments. Oh, my daughter number 3 took Pop to the movies yesterday. By the way.
Oh, nice.
He didn't go today.
So he was in a wheelchair, or was he able to do his walker?
Scooter.
Okay.
Scooter.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, but all I can say is he looks great. His blood pressure is really, really high right now. Yeah. So that's the only thing about him that we haven't spoken about. I need to get that under control. His blood sugar is pretty good. I did have to give him a little smidge of insulin yesterday, but he hasn't had it in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it depends on, it depends on what we're eating, but if he moves more, he won't even have to have any at all.
Yeah, and then the same thing for him. He can't have apples after a certain time because all those things raise your blood sugar level, and that's why the carb thing.
Yeah.
So like I said, we don't have people when we have nutritionalists come in and talk about stuff. You think that they would be talking about that kind of stuff? Okay, rearrange your fruits and your veggies. Eat your carbs at noon, and eat your heavier meal at noon, and then have like not so much bread if you can. This was, let me see. It says. There was a sister who was selling some oil, and I'll have to find it, and we can talk about it next week too. But there was a girl on the oil. She's selling oil for Locs. It came in a really beautiful bottle, and this right here was like when you order the oil, it came in it. So I'll have to see if I can find her information, and then But an Asian lady was talking about this thing too. It just comes like this. It doesn't have a handle, but the Asian lady said that it's important to stimulate. There's something called from our tongue all the way back and from here down and all the way around. It was like the something system of our, and she said you need to stimulate it by every day doing this to the back of here.
Lymphatic
system, something to that effect. Because that's the acupuncture lady who's also Asian lady was telling me that you shake it.
Give it a little
lymphatic system.
Remind me to tell you next time because we're gonna go longer. I got myself sick yesterday, and I couldn't even I went to the gym and couldn't even.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Thank you. My back. I woke up last night. Last night I went to move, and I exercised a little bit. I thought you hate it when you exercise, and then next thing you know, you can't. I was like, ugh.
Yes.
So my son, I said, I can't. I called him. I said, I can't move. He said, you probably need to drink more water. I said, well, bring me some water. And he came. I was half on the couch and half of my legs were on the dining room on the
drama
table.
Queen. Drama.
No, it felt like somebody was stabbing me in my ribs.
It hurt.
So, but he said it's probably gas. So I got some. I have a little machine that you make the water yourself, and So I'm walking around trying to get the kinks out of my back. Anyway, we're both working out, and that's what the effect is.
Yes, do this one for your back.
Yeah.
When you first get up, that's one of the things you should do also.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll talk more. We'll put that at the top of the list for next week.
Okay. Yes.
All right. We love you all. What do? We do peace,
love, and blessings.
Thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions, whatever, contact us. Contact me at NubianQueen at Gmail, and I will try to answer your questions.
Yes.
I'll look for the lady for this, and I'll contact you through IG, Daughter of the Most High. All right. Peace and blessings. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. All right. Toodle.